Welcome, everyone, to the Everything Show. I am your host, Matrix Lloyd 212, and I am with Alex. What's up, Alex?
Greetings, everyone.
All right, guys. So Tom Hanks is possibly going to be in the Disney Geppetto live-action movie. I guess the Pinocchio movie. Let's see here. It's going to be the Pinocchio. He's going to play Geppetto in the Pinocchio movie. He's in early talks. So this is what Disney's doing. Disney is basically making all their animated hits into live action. They have Paul King, who was from Paddington, is directing, and Chris Weitz from Rogue One is producing. And the script is being worked by Harry Potter and the Cursed Child's playwright Jack Thorne, and later Paddington co-writer Simon Farnaby. Andrew Mano will also produce the film, and it's slated to have a budget of around $150 million, and it's slated to start next summer. So they said that the project's going to be darker than the animated feature. So that's going to be interesting. A freaking Pinocchio live action.
Well, Disney's got a huge back catalogue of classic cartoons to show.
Yeah. I mean, you know what? They're going to do it. They're going to keep doing every one that they have. They ain't going to stop. You know.
No. But do you think it's a wise choice of picking Tom Hanks?
I think that's the wisest choice you can have because he's one of the best actors out there. So, yeah, all right. I'm okay with that if they get him signed. We also got Blade Runner Black Lotus is going to take place in 2032, and it's going to be an animated film for Adult Swim.
Yep.
So that is going to be awesome. Very exciting news. We also got word that, let's see, Chris Evans may not be done with Captain America because they may be doing another Captain America movie.
Is it going to be a pass in the torch?
Possibly. We also got Blue Beetle movie being developed by Jamie Reyes. So that's for DC. And what else do we have? Let's see what I think we had something else. Let's see. Oh, they're saying Loki's definitely dead, according to the Infinity War directors. But maybe they bring him back anyway.
Yeah, they're winding us up. They are winding us up.
Yeah.
It's like that. I don't know if it's true, but they said they sacked.
Mark Ruffalo?
Yeah, they sacked.
I don't know. I think that's a joke.
I know.
It has to be.
It's best joke keeping up, I tell you.
Yeah, they keep it up. I'm glad that the thing is Spider-Verse, Into the Spider-Verse, people are saying it's the best animated film of 2018. It's not out yet, but it's already got greenlit for a sequel and a female spinoff. So they have merchandise out already. And I got to tell you, I'm very interested in buying some of that stuff. They have a GameStop exclusive Spider-Man from the Spider-Man PS4 game, Marvel Legends one that I'm going to be picking up. But the Into the Spider-Verse style, I guess, mystery minis, like the Titans things, they're interesting. I want to get them. And like I said before, I purchased the Sonic Screwdriver by Jodie Whittaker. So I'm going to be probably purchasing the Into the Spider-Verse figures. I really hope it's a good movie. I'm a huge Spider-Man fan, so I'm very happy we got all new Spider-Man merchandise out there right now. And being that there's a lack of Doctor Who merchandise too, at least I have something to buy when the time comes. So I'll be buying some Spider-Man stuff, some new shirts, some new Titans, all that stuff. Been getting the comics too. I'm going to be doing reviews on here.
Yep.
did a review of the Fantastic Four #4, which wasn't crazy with the cover, and the story was okay, but I'm just kind of getting impatient. I want it to boost up a little bit, I mean, we haven't seen the Fantastic Four in a long time, and now that they're back, they should have massive, massive stories reflecting that they're back. So, but you got to give the writer a chance. They just took over the book, so we got to see what they do. And I think Dan Slott will do a great job. But we shall see.
Can't wait to see the Fantastic Four again.
I know. They're back in the comics, but, Oh, boy, we just got some breaking news. And I'm going to have to get Chris in here to tell it. Oh, boy. What is happening here, Chris?
Anyway, can I just mention something about Transformers?
Yes.
They've released close-up images of Optimus Prime and Bumblebee, or what they actually look like. It's pretty good, really. I'm trying to find it myself, but they look completely G1. They look. If I find the image, they really look like their G1 counterparts now.
Oh, okay. Wow. So we got breaking news. I'm going to try to see if Chris can come in here to talk about it, because I want to see if he can do it. But
Okay.
if not, then we shall see. Let's see. Okay. You know what? I guess I'm gonna have to go with it. Okay. So Chris sent me this. Daredevil was canceled after 3 seasons. Daredevil will not see a 4th season. It's over.
Oh dear.
It's over.
That's it. Kiss it goodbye, Netflix.
We have Jessica Jones. We have Punisher. We're going to find out if they're going to be canceled. More than likely, they will. Okay. Chris. Hello. Hey, Chris, you hear us?
Hey, nice haircut.
Thank you, dude. Thanks a lot. Regenerated too, but I got to tell you, dude, thank you so much for those Godzilla figures.
Yeah, there was one thing I wanted to ask you though, because I saw it in the video and in some of the pictures you took. That Gamera figure that doesn't have any limbs.
Yeah.
Like the wings were in the box. You did get them, right? Because I put them in there. It's supposed to be his flying form.
There's 4 wings?
No, there's 2. There's 2 long ones.
Oh, I think I got it.
Okay, yeah, because it's supposed to be his flying form.
Okay, yeah, it's probably I have them still. Yeah. There's 2, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, then I have them. I didn't know how to set it up, but
I'll good. Because I saw you took it out of the box, and I was like, oh, he's gonna put the wings on, and then
I thought like it fell off, and I'm like, what the hell did they come from?
No, I had to take them off.
Couldn't fit in the box, right?
Yeah. Same thing with the Space Godzilla tail. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
But that was that was stuff from those were old from my collection, and I had to make room, and I was like,
that's fine, because I told you
and then I was like, I know what to do.
Yeah, because I told you, like, when Joe was going to throw his out, that I bought him and Anthony.
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh no, because that, I love Godzilla. I'll put him in my house, Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you, dude.
That Gamera, the one with the turquoise shell.
Yeah.
That's from Gamera 3, and
okay.
I don't know. I don't know if you. I don't remember if you told me if you watched the Gamera Heisei series, but you got to see it. If you like Gamera, you got to see those 3 movies.
I'm gonna probably purchase them soon then. Yeah. This is what I bought today.
What's the? Oh.
This is the.
Oh. It looks really cheap.
Well, I got to tell you, and as I say, it's the Everything Show, so why not? We can't, in this PC culture, we cannot use the word clearance.
Why?
Because clearance means red, clearance means bad, clearance means that the item failed or the show failed. And technically, we can't say that Doctor Who Series 11 merchandise failed.
Says
that being said, the new word is promotional price, and for $15 with a $5 coupon coming, which is kind of meaning that this was $10, I got sonic screwdriver. Now, when in your history have you ever seen a sonic screwdriver get marked down? Especially since it just
this soon, I don't think that's ever happened. That
there
I
you
know.
go. That's what. So we can't say failed, but it's never happened. So there you go, Doctor Who.
I have a question though, right? Yeah. What if this was Capaldi's sonic screwdriver? Could we say that was on clearance?
If this was Capaldi's?
No, I mean like if his sonic screwdriver when it came out.
Oh yeah, yes we can because
okay.
Yeah, because we're dealing with a new age, politically correct culture, social justice. No,
gotcha.
Yes.
So what if the next Doctor, right? As unlikely as it is, what if the next Doctor regenerates into a white male? And
then it's clearance.
Sonic screwdriver goes on.
Then it's clearance.
It's clearance. Okay, all right.
I've been educated today. By my by people that allow me to film, and as long as I can continue, it's promotional price, and that's what it is. And we're also going to screen share this little beauty because this might be a reason, might make sense from this one picture that I'm going to share. Everything may make sense as to why we have a lot of promotional prices lately. So here we go.
Huh.
Yes.
God.
Yes. This might be a reason.
Silly.
Right. This might be a reason why a guy goes to grab the thing, sees that like, oh, it's for her and not me.
So wait, I have a question though.
Okay.
If this is her universe, does that mean that they're assuming their gender?
Yes.
Oh.
And
I think somebody's breaking their own rules.
Yes. And also, I have to block the company name from this, but the sonic screwdriver was designed with love in San Diego. And again,
can I trade my love-filled sonic screwdriver with the sonic screwdriver that's made out of cool advanced alien technology?
What does that say? It is designed with love in San Diego.
So
because when we make men toys, it's not designed with love.
Oh, so does love work on ropes? Is that why she used it on the handkerchief monster and on ropes?
I guess in this culture. In this, yes.
Oh,
right.
Awesome.
And again, yes, I did buy something with the female symbol on it. Anyway. So.
Huh.
And it's nice that it twirls. Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. Your broken Count Dooku lightsaber sonic screwdriver.
It has many, many uses, I guess. Okay. And is this how she holds you, like that? She has
now you can officially get your shift on.
Right. Yes. So there you go. All right. Into the Spider-Verse. A sequel and a spinoff. A spinoff that has to do with her universe.
Oh shit.
Made with love.
Gosh.
Saga continues.
Oh my gosh.
The Aunt May movie's coming. Thank you, Venom.
I can't wait for Aunt May goes to the market and sees stuff on clearance and then meets the shop owner with her bag saying, "It's promotional items, sir."
When I think about this, I think of Jack Nicholson. A woman! Made for a woman! No, I was like, yeah. So.
I'm serious. That thing looks like it's going to break if you pick it up too quickly. Look at it.
I mean, it's like, I don't even know. I feel it looks like it's broken already.
Yeah.
I'm afraid to hold it because, and then it's okay. And then it's got 2 buttons, which Philip said that they weren't good enough to have it in the UK with 2 buttons. They would have one. They said the other button didn't work.
Wait, there's an alternate version in the UK?
Yes.
Wow.
Where they only have 1 button. And this is the superior Sonic. Now, I do want to talk about Scarfgate, because we'll do it on the Everything Show. You heard about that, right, Chris?
I've seen the scarf. I didn't know that there was a whole Watergate thing behind it, though.
Well, I mean, there isn't. But the fact that I was told today that there is a super secret item coming out for Doctor Who, but I don't even know what it is. But
is it the plot?
Might be the scarf, because the merchandise is promotional pricing. Yes.
Wait, hold on. Clearance.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yes. So, because we don't have things that fail for Doctor Who Series 11. It's all promotion. In fact, it's kind of interesting how they kind of give you a coupon to buy it. So, I remember paying what, Chris? Like $50, $40 for a sonic screwdriver. This screwdriver is now out. I mean, Doctor Who basically started what, October, right?
Yeah.
And it's November, and it's down to promotional pricing. Not even 2 months, right? It's like a month, little over a month, right? Probably 2 months, we'll say, for argument's sake. And this is marked. Oh, can't even say marked down. No. Promotional pricing, made with love, from her universe. Right.
I don't want to go to her universe. I like this universe.
Yeah. That's true.
Where things are on clearance.
Right. Yes. It's unbelievable, though. The wording, we have to be careful now. Like, okay. I love special treatment. Okay. What else do we have?
So I'm certain you guys have already talked about this, but did you hear that they canceled Daredevil?
You told me. I covered it briefly until you popped in because I don't know if you were coming in. So explain this to me now.
They just announced it. They're like, there will not be a season 4.
But what is the reasoning behind this, though?
I don't know the specific reason. I haven't seen that yet. I did hear, though, that this is something on Netflix's end, apparently.
So Netflix is okay, let me get this. Let me try to guess what this is. Netflix is being a bunch of grimy, and they're angry because Disney did not renew with them so they could have all the movies. So they're trying to make it that all of the Marvel properties failed.
Or at least just don't come back.
So in other words, they have the rights for these characters and they can never put them into the Disney streaming service?
No, that I'm sure they can. I'm sure that once whatever contracts expire, I honestly think they've already expired. To be honest with you, except for Punisher and Jessica Jones, because those are apparently the last two that they have on there. And you can bet that if they cancel Daredevil, those two are going next.
But the thing is, though, the Punisher new season, isn't that being filmed as we speak?
I think so is Jessica Jones. Yeah.
So they can't announce a cancellation if the new season didn't even come out yet.
No, because I think they still have to film those seasons for their shows, but then after that they're both going to be done. I have a very funny feeling that that's what's going to happen.
But aren't they making Netflix money?
I'm assuming they are, but I think now that this Disney streaming service is coming out and it's going to be like a super main competitor to Netflix, then Netflix is. I honestly think that's why Netflix is getting rid of these shows, so they're not promoting their competition. B, they're starting to do more feature-length films, and
right.
C, they're starting to invest in anime because they're like, we can get ahead of the game on anime on this platform.
Right, like Ultraman is
Ultraman. I mean, I don't think that's an anime, but that's sort of it's in there.
That's not an anime?
I don't think so.
It's an animated movie, isn't it?
Is it? I don't
see it. You see the trees? Oh, okay.
Oh,
and then there is the Cowboy Bebop, right?
That's gonna be live action. Yeah.
Oh, that's live action. Okay.
Yeah.
And then there's the other. What was the other video game property that's getting a Netflix animated? We had Castlevania, but what's the other one? Wasn't there another one?
I know they're doing a live action Last Airbender series.
Okay.
So again, that's Last Airbender is not technically an anime, but and since it's going to be live action, but we know that they're doing that Pacific Rim show, the Altered Carbon show.
Yeah.
They're doing a whole bunch of anime. So
Blade Runner, right? Oh no, that's
possibly.
Adult Swim. Adult Swim is getting Blade Runner anime.
Oh, are they? I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
So I think that I think that this is like a somewhat strategic move on Netflix's part to be like, we got to get anything Marvel off of here because we're not promoting them.
Wow. So that's stupid. That's like an ego thing. Wouldn't you just make the best seasons ever with Daredevil and all these people and just anyway, despite? Wouldn't you launch it the day that like Disney launches their stuff?
Well, the thing about that though is Disney probably doesn't want to do that because they're like, that would kind of be like cannibalization of their own thing.
But
so
why would they have a say in that? Would they have a say in that kind of?
Yeah, these are their characters.
Okay.
So I mean.
So you don't think it's Disney at all that's kind of putting a stop to it?
Well, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that I heard that this was something on Netflix's end. I don't know how true that is. That's just what I've heard from the beginning. Okay. But I'm just surprised that all like just out of nowhere, this was just like, by the way, Daredevil's canceled, and it's just like, whoa, and then this is making many people upset, as you can imagine. Many people are pissed off by this.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, the actor that plays Daredevil will now be free to be in other things. Unless he wants to take his hand and become another superhero from Marvel.
It's possible.
Like Mr. Fantastic or some shit. He might be able to pull that off. I mean, it has been done.
I don't think that they can do that, though, because these shows take place in the MCU. So, I mean.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I don't. It's different with like Johnny Storm to Captain America because those aren't connected at all.
Right. But, yeah. So now they definitely think that Into the Spider-Verse is going to make them tons of money, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And again, they're expanding the Sony verse with Spider-Verse and just going nuts. Now, we have the female spinoff of the Into the Spider-Verse, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, is Spider-Woman a separate movie? Because we have Black Cat, separate movie, Silver Sable, separate movie, Silk, separate movie, right?
Yeah.
That's 3 females. And more than likely, we're probably going to get a Spider-Gwen movie.
I would assume so. I honestly think that they're going to do an animated one of those.
Yeah. And like Sony now, when we're hearing this Ghostbusters rumbling stuff, which we're not entirely sure if it's real or not, and Dan Aykroyd, right, said that they're filming it, right? Or they're going to film it or something, but
I honestly think they're going to wait until after the Men in Black movie comes out to announce anything. Because if that Men in Black movie does well, you can bet that they're going to be like, you know what?
Let's go with Ghostbusters.
Let's try Ghostbusters again.
See, here's another thing, though. I tend to believe that they're not going to do one movie. They're going to do like 2 different movies. I tend to believe they will continue the girls' adventures also, because from what I understand with Ivan Reitman, they're not completely out of the picture.
Yeah.
Because once again, when you compare the amount of money they made from merchandise, let's just think about that for a minute. Remember Batman in 1989?
Mm.
Every kid when I was in high school had a Batman shirt.
Yeah.
It made and Jack Nicholson had a deal. Jack Nicholson basically made $250 million himself in merchandising sales because he had a weird stipulation with the contract. So, like that he would make a percentage of the merchandise.
Mm.
So he made more money than the whole entire cast put together. And that's kind of another reason why they didn't have him come back, because he made way more than anybody. But just imagine, and again, you may say, oh, the female Ghostbusters failed. That's fine. But in Times Square today, you could walk down 42nd Street, and by Madame Tussauds, they have like the virtual reality thing, right?
Yeah.
And they advertise every single day the female Ghostbusters. There's the VR game that you go in there and you play. And it's still there.
Yeah.
Still. Along with Kong. They have a Kong one too. But they made so much money from costumes and different things. The little girls, they bought the costumes out, but they made a tremendous amount of money that they don't even want to really say.
Yeah,
but it is enough to just make another sequel. Yeah, I mean,
I think you're right. I think they're going to make another one. However, I do not think that director is coming back.
Oh no,
because they are not happy with him.
No,
at least from what I've heard.
No, they're not going to have. They're going to have different like creature, like different ghosts and stuff like that, and it's going to be. It's not going to be like man-hating, stuff. Like, there's not going to be any of that nonsense in there about women and men and shit like that. It's just going to be down to ghost busting, I believe. That's what I think, anyway. But Dan Aykroyd, the thing I'm concerned with is that Dan Aykroyd is kind of talking for Bill Murray, but Bill Murray did not say he's going to be in it again.
Mm-hmm.
And that is a big factor, because Dan Aykroyd has said before that he was going to be in it, and he wasn't. So that's my only concern.
How much is it going to cost to get Bill Murray into Ghostbusters?
It's not about money, though. That's the whole point. They offered him. He basically made so much money to give up his rights to allow them to make the female Ghostbusters. They all made money from that. But now it's a situation where he doesn't have a contract and they can make whatever they want. But because before he was blocking them from making a movie, that they had to give him a dollar amount and so many people. So now to get him to be in it, he's worried about the script. He says he wants it to be a good script. It's not about the money. Not about the money at all. So, if they couldn't get it done with Harold Ramis, they're not going to get it done without him. I mean, I don't think so, but we'll see. Dan Aykroyd's just, his answer to it is, we'll kill Bill Murray off in 5 minutes, and that doesn't answer anything. Yeah,
don't do that. That's a great way for, like, you've already got Ghostbusters fans who are out the door already. Like, you bring them back in just to kill off, like, one of the characters that they love in the first 5 minutes of your movie, they're going to be gone. Like, people will leave the theater.
I'll walk out immediately. Yeah. I almost walked out when they had that Nightmare on Elm Street reboot. and I was getting disgusted with that. But
I almost walked out of Spider-Man: Homecoming.
I had the face palm, that classic, and I just the utter disgust. I mean, you see my face with Batman versus Superman.
Yes.
This is beyond that. Beyond. So, what's this thing about Loki's dead permanently?
Yeah, well, basically, they're just confirming what I already knew. Is that he's dead. Thanos killed him. He's not coming back. I never questioned that.
Right.
At all.
But how are these gonna have a series though?
Because he's gonna come back when people come back with the gauntlet. When they undo the thing with the gauntlet, they'll bring him back.
Whoever has the gauntlet's gonna just bring him back to life.
I honestly think so. Either that, or he's gonna be like Loki from another dimension, or something. That's just like really similar to the one that we know.
It's not gonna be a thing that they're in another universe. They're not gonna do that, right?
I hope not, but that's still a possibility, though. So I mean.
That the universe is split.
Yeah.
Okay. That would be horrendous.
But my thing is this: is that Loki kind of went through the I'm going to use a term here that people might not understand, but I'll explain it. He went through the hit syndrome, and basically what that is there's a character in Dragon Ball Super called Hit, and like people. Sorry, my mic cut out there for a second.
Uh-huh.
And people, they would not believe that this character Hit was actually dead. Like, he died in the show, and they were like, no, he's not dead. Right. He made a clone of himself. He's somewhere else in time. Right. He's coming back. And people believed this till the end of the show, and then when he didn't come back, people were like, oh, shit, I guess he was dead.
Right.
And that's basically the same thing that happened with Loki, is that, like, he died, and people were like, he's not dead. He's going to come back and save everybody. And then he's dead. Like, that's it.
Right.
Unless they're lying to us.
Which
lying. I don't really see the point of that. But
they're lying. They're lying. I'm pretty sure they're lying.
I think he's dead. I really do. I think that.
For now. Until the Loki streaming episodes hit.
Sure.
And then it's a different story. So we also have Blue Beetle getting a movie?
Yeah, it's another one of those DC characters that needs a movie.
Like, let's just throw it to the wall.
I mean, Blue Beetle is pretty cool. I have to admit, but.
Okay, but like, does anybody know who Blue Beetle is, really?
Yes.
Blue Beetle, very well.
Yeah. No, I mean, like, I'm saying the fans that are not comic book fans.
No.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Like, you'll know Superman, you know.
Then
Batman.
again, they didn't know Guardians of the Galaxy either, so I mean.
And look what happened now.
Yeah.
What's going on with that?
I don't know. I don't think anybody knows.
You think that's actually going to happen? Another Guardians?
Eventually they'll do it, I think.
Yeah. But not for a while.
They do Guardians 3.
Yep.
I mean, they probably will. They'll just get one out and then that's it, right?
I would think so, yeah. It'd probably be the last one.
Yeah. Is Mark Ruffalo really fired, or is that just a joke?
What?
Is Mark Ruffalo really fired, the Hulk?
That was just a joke.
Yeah, I figured that. Although he may not appear anymore, that doesn't mean he's fired. He just, they don't have. I don't know if they have the rights completely, right?
I think Universal still has some of them.
Yeah, they're just paying them all the time, I guess, right?
Just about, it seems like.
So, what about that Deadpool thing with Hugh Jackman? Is that getting serious, or is that like just bull crap?
I haven't actually heard too much about it.
Because supposedly, like, now he's starting to mock
yeah, I watched
Jackman lately, and that's getting annoying. I think they don't talk anymore, or something like that. Because he Ryan Reynolds basically ripped him this time and said, that's effed up, or something about, I don't know. It's kind of a knock. I don't know. I think he's just trying to do anything to get him to come back, and it's not working, But yet we'll still have a Deadpool 3 somehow before that date, that cutoff date. Although I don't know what's happening with New Mutants and Dark Phoenix, because I'm hearing horror stories with that, right?
Yeah.
They may not come out at all.
Keep delaying them and whatnot.
Gambit's probably deader than dead.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Any other news? Star Wars or no?
Not
what's going on with this Star Wars stuff?
What?
I know.
Who's spreading all this crap?
This is not new. This has
Who's
happened.
The person that's doing? It's got to be the same person.
It's a multitude of people. There are so many Star Wars YouTube channels that spread absolute garbage,
right,
and then get mad when these things don't happen.
Right.
I blame them. They are part of the reason that everybody hates Episode 8. Because they had all these rumors that were like, we've got sources from the inside, and they're telling us that Snoke is a Force vampire. And they laid out this elaborate story that everybody bought into.
Right.
And the people that were like, wait a minute, this is not substantiated by anything, were told to shut up. This is the real story. You'll see when Episode 8 comes out. And then
Episode 8... They built up Snoke themselves.
They built up I'm not even just talking about Snoke. They built up everything. Like, everything you can think of for Star Wars, whether it was the paint job of the Millennium Falcon, or what color lightsaber Rey was going to use, or who Rey was, or what Luke was doing. They built this stuff up so much with such unsubstantiated garbage that people are like, yes, that sounds great. That's got to be what it is. And then the movie comes out, and of course, none of it was in there.
Right.
And so now they're like, well, that stuff didn't come true, so I hate this movie. And it's like, really?
Well, I didn't hate it because of that bullshit. I'm
not saying that's why everybody did. I'm saying that there's a portion of people out there who are pissed off because what they heard online didn't come true.
See, this stuff I was hearing, I don't want to curse, but this bullshit about Natalie Portman sharing like, what the fuck? I mean, really? Who the fuck comes up with this shit?
Well, this is again, this is not something.
How the fuck would he even know? I mean, it's like.
Because they get contacted by people who claim to have sources.
Oh God.
And then nobody follows up on these sources. And when they do, it's always something like, oh, my friend's brother works on the set and he told me.
Right.
And it's like, what? Now, don't get me wrong. Every now and then something does leak.
Right.
That's completely legitimate. I'll give you an example. The script for Episode 7 leaked months before the movie came out.
Right.
And it was almost to a T exactly what happened in the movie.
Right.
But very rarely, and usually you can see the pattern. It's like this stuff will leak, and the person who leaks it says, yeah, I work on the set. Here it is. They never say like, oh, well, my brother's friend works on the set. And then, it's so that's why whenever I hear these stories like, Matt Smith's playing Palpatine, I'm like, okay, who's saying this? This person.
I mean, it was fun to talk about because it's like,
it's fun to speculate, but the thing about speculating to a point is that like you build it up so much that you think you know what's going to happen, and then when that doesn't happen.
I mean, we just covered that once. We're like, I don't know, we don't know, but
like the whole thing. Like I remember there was a whole series of videos out there where this guy was like, my source is telling me that Snoke is this like vampire that woke up during Order 66 because the Force went out of balance. And it was like, okay, sure, that's possible, but who's telling you this? Well, I can't say who's telling me this. Well, then you're being lied to. Like, I don't know.
Right.
I don't know, but how I could make a YouTube video where I'm like, I have a source that says that Luke Skywalker is cloned, and there's 7 Luke Skywalkers in the next movie. And I can come up with a whole bunch of reasons why.
Guess what? Like, Luke wouldn't be on that planet and like said screw Leia and everybody else, right?
Yeah, that actually wasn't Luke Skywalker. That was the Luke projection. Yeah,
because even Mark Hamill said himself, that's not Luke. That's maybe like Luke's uncle or like.
I gotta
Luke's,
tell you something. I gotta say this, with all due respect to Mark Hamill.
Oh,
it's a very good thing that he's not in control of the creative.
Right. No, I please tell us about that thing, please.
I don't know if he was joking. I really hope he was. We all know that Mark Hamill likes to tell a good joke.
Yeah, I think it was a joke, but
talking about how he once pitched the idea that Boba Fett was actually a woman, and it turned out that she was Luke's mother.
Right.
And now I honestly think he was joking.
Yeah, I think so too.
The reason that I don't know is because he has made claims about what he's wanted to happen with Luke back then when he was being totally serious, and they are some of the craziest ideas.
I want you to chop his arm up, and I want him to be like robotic, and then I want him to be the new emperor and dark and evil.
Like he wanted him to turn bad, and then have like face paint and like his hair tied up in like a bun,
right? Like just
or something, or he was gonna be like bald.
Yeah, because he liked Kiss a lot, probably. So it's
I remember hearing that, and I was just like,
right,
Mark, like, what are you doing?
I just want to take R2-D2 and I'm going to rip his fucking gears out and just, like, kick him. It's like, what? Yeah, no. Yeah.
So when Mark Hamill says things like, I don't know who that Luke Skywalker is, I just kind of go, Mark, do you actually know who he is?
Right.
Do you? I know you play him, and you do quite a good job, but I don't know.
I like his facial expression, though, when they showed him after he's seen it.
Yeah.
And Rian Johnson's like talking, he's like it's like, I mean, why was he looking like that?
Well, it's a heavy ending. I mean, my friend Tyler
was he messed up? He was just messed up.
I don't think he. Well, no, I can't even say that because he did know apparently what was going to happen with Luke.
He didn't look like he knew. He was like,
I think that he wasn't expecting the ending to be what it was.
Like he died or not died?
No, I think he knew that Luke was eventually going to die.
No, but did you think he actually knew he died?
Yeah, I think he knew.
You think so? Because he didn't look like it.
I do.
Wow. Then I don't know what the hell why he looked like that. He couldn't even talk.
Well, that's the thing, though. I mean, everybody's trying to figure out what, like.
Did he ever answer why he looked like that or no?
No, but he clarified what was going on with him in a later interview that nobody talks about.
Right.
And he says, I don't agree with what Rian Johnson did with Luke, but for the story that's being told, it's absolutely what had to happen.
Right. For the story that's being told.
For the story that's being told.
Right.
So, of course, so you can disagree. I almost said Han Solo.
I know.
Harrison Ford disagreed with everything that they did with Han Solo in Return of the Jedi.
Right.
He told George Lucas, he was like, this character is not doing anything.
He's not doing nothing. He's just like, I'm there. Like.
Yeah.
Which he kind of was right. I mean, he was just there.
Absolutely. And so to me, I understand if an actor disagrees with what's happening with their character, but the actor doesn't have control. Some actors.
Poe Dameron was kind of just there in the last one, right? What did he do?
Poe Dameron, I thought, had one of the better plot arcs in the whole movie. Because he started out, which was the way he was in 7. It started out with him thinking, yeah, we can take out that dreadnought and deal a blow to the First Order. And Leia was telling him, this is not the time or place to make a statement. We got to get our troops, got to get our, everything we have and go. There's another time to do this. And he's like, no, we can do this now. And of course, that leads to the whole bomber squadron getting completely annihilated.
Right.
And then by the end of the movie, he's like, well, it was right.
Right.
There's a time and a place. Because the Poe Dameron at the beginning of Episode 8 would have been like, yeah, let's go take out Kylo Ren and all those walkers with what we have in this junk base.
Yeah, it's like, no, dude.
But now he's like, no, you know what? We got to go. With who's ever left, with whatever we have left, the point is to get out of here and fight another day. And that is, in my opinion, is what's going to make him eventually become a good leader for the Resistance.
Okay.
I know everybody attributes Poe Dameron to being like, oh, they're saying men are stupid. And it's like it's not.
Okay.
Had his character not learned anything, then I would absolutely be like, they're saying men are stupid.
Right.
But this character learned something, and he said, you know what? We have to do this the way she said so, because it's the right thing to do.
So you think it's going to be night and day now with this one?
I absolutely think it's going to be night and day, yeah.
And we're gonna love this one.
I think so.
Okay.
Now, of course, there's the J.J. Abrams factor. Does J.J. Abrams decide to put his mystery box storytelling in there and not answer anything, and then say, wait till episode 10 in 10 years?
It's not gonna be 10 years. I don't think so.
I hope not, but I mean,
listen. The only thing I hope doesn't happen is I hope we do not see Cloverfield in the Star Wars universe.
No, they won't do that. No, they won't do that. My only worry is that he tries to do something crazy,
right,
and it backfires.
Yeah,
like really badly. That's the one thing I'm worried about.
I want to talk about Shazam. I know we're jumping from Star Wars to Shazam, but I'm kind of curious if you know anything about what's holding up Shazam, because didn't they have to do massive reshoots?
Oh, I don't even know. I didn't even hear anything about that.
Because, see, the thing I was worried about is the guy kind of made it that the Lights Out creature and the characters from Lights Out was in Shazam, which is definitely another company.
I remember hearing that, yeah.
And I'm kind of concerned that they have to spend money because of that, because they'd have to take all that out. I hope that that's not the case. I hope they're not in there. But I know Warner Brothers is probably not happy about that. So, but again, how could this happen, But anyway, we'll see. I know they really wanted Henry Cavill for that cameo that they said no to. So that kind of hurt them, I guess, but we'll see. All right, guys, we're out of here. Thank you very much, Chris. Take care. Bye for now.